Well, thank you guys so much again for being here today, spending your Valentine's Day with us.
Yeah.
So romantic.
Yeah. It's good to be here. We got all our flowers sent out to all our significant ones, and we're feeling pretty good about that.
This has got to be one of those days that makes it a little, hard to be on the road and traveling and missing your other.
It's easy to get really, really down about it, and then you remember that you were with basically your boyfriends.
We are all
and so,
we're all on Valentine's.
And then it's pretty nice. Yeah, I forgot to get them flowers. That was
Get everything tomorrow. It'll be on sale. It'll be way better.
Yeah. It's like Easter after candy. Oh, man.
Now, your tour kind of just kicked off about 10 days ago. Is that right?
Sure did.
How's it been going so far?
It's been awesome, and it's been a lot of driving. It's really tough to get from California to Florida, let me tell you.
That's quite a trip.
Whole lot of America in there.
Our last 3 drive days have been over 600 miles.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's been pretty rough.
Do you do car games? What do you do to pass the
Got
time?
video games.
Yeah, we play car games in the car. We play Rocket League.
You guys
There
don't know
you
what
go.
that is. It's like cars playing soccer on the Nintendo Switch.
Well, sounds like it passes the time.
It does.
Sure
It does.
does. 600
It's weird.
miles worth of time.
How do you decide on where to stop for food? Is it a collective decision? Does everyone have different dietary restrictions?
Well, it's gotten pretty difficult this tour for poor Dylan because he made the switch to being a vegetarian or a pescatarian. And it's been a lot of fried chicken. Way too much fried chicken. I think there was a stop where it was Chicken Express and Chick-fil-A and maybe even a KFC.
Dude,
and those were the options.
I got a kale salad at Chick-fil-A. That's how bad it's gotten.
Oh, I mean, if you're going to get one somewhere, Chick-fil-A is better than...
Well,
I'm not going to say anything. We got partners.
we don't want to make
we can just say
we don't
want to
make any enemies, but
Well, thank you again. And I wanted to touch on one thing. Now, your name, Flor, the FL is for Florida. Am I right?
So
I heard this, and I'm not sure if it's true.
one of the beautiful things about this name is that every time we say where it's from, a new reason kind of pops up as to why it works. And one of the reasons was I was born in Florida and I was raised in Oregon. So FLOR. I don't know. The world works in weird ways.
We're gonna keep that as the reason.
I know. I love saying that when I'm here because it's so special.
What part of Florida were you born in?
Orlando. Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome back. Welcome
Thank
home.
you.
Sort of.
It's so fun to be back in Florida. It always has this weird nostalgia. My dad worked at Disney, and so that's what I remember. Just tons of Disney.
Oh yeah, that's sometimes what people just associate Florida with. Oh, you know Mickey. No.
Yeah. I know it's got much more to offer, but yeah.
Well, thanks again for being here. You guys are playing Crowbar tonight in Ybor. We're really excited for the show.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
And you guys, you just released, like you said, on Friday, that 3-song EP. Is it exciting to kind of get out there and play some of the new songs?
It is. We're doing one of the new songs there because some of them don't really fit exactly what we have in mind for the live vision, but one of them fits perfectly, and it's been a blast to play every night.
Oh, well, we're excited. And I did notice that one of the songs is a cover of Coldplay's Yellow that you did with Mr. Wives. Mm-hmm. I mean, that song, you can't not love it, and you guys just kind of reimagined it. That's the title.
Yeah, it's been a favorite song of ours. We've covered it in the past, never like we did on the EP. So we brought it back, and we were like, what if we make it just a little more us? Just Dylan went crazy on it and produced the heck out of it and made it beautiful and wonderful. And then he was working with Mandy and Mr. Wives at the time. And I don't know how that came about.
I showed her what we were working on, and she was just there. She was like, we were almost done working on their record, and I was like, do you want to sing on this? And she was just like, yeah. And that was how it happened. Then she went in, learned her part in 10 minutes because she already knew the song, and then she was wrapped in a half hour. It was amazing.
Well, it looks great.
Yeah, we also shot a music video that week.
That's what I was going to say. I watched the video, and it looks like you guys just have a blast.
Yeah,
so.
we just wanted to recreate the the original like we did with the song, except just be our goofy, chaotic selves throughout it. And I think I've never smiled as much in my life as I did on that shoot and watching that video. I'm just like the happiest little bean.
Oh. Are there other artists you ever think like, oh, I would love to do a song with that band or that person?
Yeah, lots of them. I think it always kind of goes back to Tegan and Sarah. I think that would just be the coolest thing. And then like a kind of off the wall one, maybe M83. That would be really sweet to have some of his synths going on.
That'd be sweet.
Makes me happy just thinking about it.
No, it definitely seems like you guys have such a chill, easygoing vibe. You called yourselves boyfriends already. Is it as easy making music together as it kind of feels like it is for you?
Yes and no. That's like whenever you start to get creative, things get a little bit tougher, right? Because you're pouring exactly what you are seeing in your vision. But we've gotten to a pretty good place where we're able to listen to each other and feel each other out. But I think a little bit of that creative conflict is good too, because it gets you out of your box. I think that Dylan takes me out of my box in wonderful ways, and I pull him out of his box in wonderful ways.
There's like a lot of push and pull. Like he gets all these crazy ideas, and I kind of like reel him in, and then he pulls me to his crazy ideas. It's back and forth, and I think that's what works.
Yeah. And then you stop for your third round of fried chicken, and it's all good again.
And Dylan cries.
Well, it definitely comes through. Everything you guys write and do is just so beautiful. Even like the visuals you do with it.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, we're really happy we could kind of have this experience today.
Thank you.
I do have some questions from you guys, so we'll get to those. Feel free to raise your hand. Colleen from Gainesville, all the way from Gainesville today?
That's where we came from today.
Really? Yeah. The best and worst part of your tour so far, any good funny stories?
Oh, man. Okay. Best part, I'm not going to go into it quite yet because I can only think of the worst part. And the worst part, the worst part is our second 600-mile drive where we were all just kind of getting really loopy. Or I was getting loopy. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think I was starting to hallucinate and just like see things. And I wasn't doing drugs, and maybe that would have helped. But
It's supposed to be like a 9-hour drive. I make us stop a lot for like milkshakes and stuff.
there were multiple milkshakes.
It ended up being 13 hours instead of 9.
Oh.
I didn't. I stayed in the van and pouted.
Worth it.
What's the best part? We should probably.
There you go, full circle.
The malted shake. Okay.
From JoJo, who's from Inverness, also pretty far drive.
I don't know where that is. We didn't come from there. I know of Ocala. Cool. Awesome.
Is there anything you would do different if you had to start the whole project of Flor over again?
No. I kind of like where we've ended up. I'm really happy with the journey that we've all taken. It's really shaped us into just a big family that we can fall back on. And I'm worried that if it had gone down any other way, if it had been quicker, or if we hadn't made the same mistakes that we have, we would be totally different people. I do believe that.
Agreed.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty happy with where we've come from and our story.
Nice. Jade from Tampa. If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'd love to go to Japan.
Yeah,
I was thinking Japan too.
It would be really cool to go to Japan. Love to play in New Zealand too. I think more than anything, we just want to go visit there. but it'd be awesome to pair that with playing.
World tour.
Yes.
Coming soon. 2020
We'll hit everywhere. We'll go.
All right. Kara, also from Inverness.
Hey.
What
Near
was
Ocala.
near Ocala. What was the biggest challenge you? Oh wait, sorry, I just can't read my own handwriting. What was the biggest challenge you had to overcome getting your music out there and noticed?
That's a great question. Well, I think the initial block was probably that we had to believe in it ourselves quite a bit. Because before it was Flor, it was just songs on my laptop that I didn't really know if it had any merit or value. You know, like what am I putting this out into the world, and is it helping, and is it being useful? Because there's a lot of noise, but you want to make sure that as long as it's true to what you're doing, then it's good, right? So the biggest block was probably wanting to share that with these guys, but they made that really easy. They said, no, we've got something special here, and we should continue to pursue this. From there, it was just emails after emails, like, please listen to our music. Please put us on your blog. Please, just we really need it.
I think learning that it's also a really slow process. Because, when we were starting out, we thought we were just going to, skyrocket and everything was going to happen for us. But it just does not work out that way. And we've been together for almost 12 years now.
Yep.
So it's been a long road. And we're settled in now. We're in for it.
It's working. We're happy to be here, a part of it. From Michael from Orlando.
Nice.
How many revisions do your songs go through before the final product?
A lot. I think the most we've gotten up to is maybe mixes. Maybe 6.
Talking about
mixes.
slow motion.
Yeah. We went back and forth on slow motion. Oh my gosh.
It wasn't even us. It was us and the label.
Yeah.
We were fine with it. They were like, you guys got to change some things.
Yep.
And guess what? We settled on the first thing.
Yeah. I don't know if that's because we're stubborn or because we were right, but both. That's what we'll go with.
I think we maybe had 9 or 10 versions of that song.
I thought it was 6. I must have blocked out a couple of them.
Oh, I had a lot of versions that I had
Like
on my Dropbox that I just never sent you guys because I was just like, no.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
When,
As well, so it's even more ridiculous.
I know.
Someone was in the van, doing his little edits on the computer and sending them off.
I think there were a couple times we even tried it differently live because we were like, okay, if we're trying all these different things, I guess we got to play it this way.
And we just went back to the original after all that. It was dumb.
They say that you go with your gut, and that's the right move. We tend to agree.
do a bass riff,
Yep,
you know?
Yep.
Go with your gut.
When in doubt, guys.
New revision.
Yeah.
All right, this is my last question. There was no name on it, but I've asked this question in a green room before, and I love it, and I think that it's a great way to end. So each of you, what is your favorite form of potatoes?
Wow.
Who asked the question, by the way? There we go.
This is kind of crazy. I do a twice baked potato. That's kind of my go-to.
I think I'm a breakfast potatoes, fried and chopped up, kind of like French fries with some
Hash
peppers
browns or
and
wedges?
Hash browns, actually.
Okay, switching the hash browns. Sweet.
Yeah. Or the diced up kind.
Kyle, you're definitely just fries, right? All kinds of fries. He likes them when they're thin but crispy. They're very particular. If he doesn't like it, we'll hear about it. Or actually, it's the fact that we don't hear about it that we know he's not enjoying it. It's he'll be over at this table just kind of quiet and dipping it in whatever sauce he has, and then just winces a little bit. Oh, man. What's your favorite potato?
A cube sweet potato. Yeah,
Fancy.
It's kind of mushy, but it still holds its shape.
Very
All
fall.
right. I kind of mushy, holds its shape. I don't know. That's not how I would have described it.
It's soft texture, but it still stays a cube. Alright, we're all the same.
All right. Well, on that note, give it up for Flor, everybody.
Get these guys out of here.
Thank you guys again. Crowbar tonight.